Hi everyone, Caroline here. If you love hematite, or if you wear hematite on your body, or if you use hematite for any type of energy healing work, pay attention because I'm going to share with you some very useful information that you need to know before working with hematite. In this video, I'm going to share with you what type of crystals to combine with hematite and what type of crystals to absolutely not combine with hematite. So it's going to be very valuable information for crystal lovers who want to work with hematite. Okay, all right, so hematite is a mineral form of iron oxide, and it's a silvery gray stone that looks like this. It's a pretty common crystal, and most people have it somewhere in their collection or have seen it somewhere for sure. So this is why I really want to share with you some things you really need to know before you wear hematite or before you use hematite. Oh, and by the way, before I go on, I had previously made a video on hematite with detailed thoughts about how to work with hematite, which you can watch if you're so inclined. I'm going to place a link at the end of this video, or you can find it on my channel. But today, it's just going to be about what you need to know before you work with these babies. So let's get right to it. Okay, we know that hematite is rich in iron. It's a very dense, heavy crystal. And because of that, it's a very grounding crystal. It pulls energy downward. All that energy that's stuck in your head, all those emotions that are just all over the place, all those thoughts, the fuzziness, it grounds it by pulling energy downward. And this includes physical weight. So for those who want to lose weight, hematite pulls energy downward. It pulls energy into the lower parts of the body. So just pay attention. For those on the weight loss journey, hematite will weigh you down. It will pull you down. And you're trying to release stuff. You're not trying to gain stuff. You're not trying to ground stuff in your body. So if you want to lose weight, avoid hematite, because as you probably know, if you've been trying to lose weight, that this weight loss journey, man, it needs support in releasing stuff. And that's why I always say that it's very important for all of us to kind of educate ourselves, so become aware of what type of crystals support us in our processes. It's very crucial. Okay, the other thing that you need to know before you use hematite is do not combine hematite and amethyst. Do not combine hematite and amethyst. This is a no-no, because amethyst is an uplifting crystal. It lifts energy upward. It moves energy upward, right? And hematite is a grounding crystal. It moves energy downward. It grounds you and stabilizes you at the bottom. So these are opposite energies. And so combining these two crystals, amethyst and hematite, is really counterintuitive because they're working for opposite purposes. So if you're wearing hematite jewelry and amethyst jewelry, this is not a good combination. I used to do it myself until I found out how opposing the energies are. And also, when I heard that these two crystals are usually used in hospices or to help people transition through the process of death into the other realities. And that's not what I want, You use them together when the dying process is occurring. But because we want to live, do not combine these two crystals together. They are opposing crystals. They are not matching energies, okay? So it's just as simple as that. Okay, the other thing you need to know is do not combine hematite and pyrite, which is fool's gold. Fool's gold and hematite are also opposites. Hematite, as we know, is rich in iron. It provides oxygen to the blood and it nourishes the blood. And blood is life. Blood is our life force. It's anything that gives us life. And so hematite nourishes the blood with oxygen and grounds it. Pyrite, on the other hand, breaks down stagnant blood. It breaks down grounded blood. So if you want to invigorate your life force, you want to invigorate your blood, your energy, and you're wearing hematite or working with hematite to support you in the process of invigorating vital life force energy in your life. And at the same time, you're also working with pyrite, which does the opposite. It breaks down energy. It breaks down stagnant energy. What you're essentially doing is canceling out the energy. One energy is moving energy forward, the other one is chopping it down and breaking it into pieces. So hematite and pyrite is a no-no. Okay, let's move on. Another no-no hematite combination is combining hematite and silver. Do not combine hematite and silver. Most of this hematite crystal jewelry is sold with silver just because it kind of has the silver color, so silver looks good on it. But combining hematite and silver is a no-no, because silver is an energy that disperses energy away. It's not one that grounds energy. So it's also the opposite of hematite. The functionality of silver as a metal and hematite as a crystal are two different things. I mean, they look good together, but it's a no-no, okay? They're just two opposite energies, but I'm sure you can sacrifice looking good and use the right spiritual healing tool to help you achieve the purpose that you want, right? You can. I'm sure you can. Yeah. Okay. So now that you know what not to combine with hematite, let me at least give you one or two crystals that you can combine with hematite for a powerful effect. Okay, here goes. Hematite can be combined with copper-based crystals like azurite and malachite. The iron content in hematite supports the blood, and when iron is combined with copper, it forms hemoglobin, which is a red protein which is responsible for transporting oxygen through the body. And we need both oxygen and blood to survive, blood and energy that flows. And we all know that oxygen is survival, and blood is life, and life is everything. And so malachite and hematite will support that life force process. It will give you life. So if you're wearing crystal jewelry and you feel like you're losing vitality or vital life force, consider wearing malachite and hematite in a combination. So maybe this is something also that those who make crystal jewelry can think about, combining malachite and hematite in their crystal jewelry creations, right? Good idea. Yeah. Anywho, if you love hematite, let me know in the comment section what you've been combining it with and how it's been affecting you, or how you feel generally working with hematite, either by itself or in combination with another crystal. And also, please hit me up at caroline@crystalstock.com. I offer one-on-one consultations about how to work with your spiritual tools. And until next time, be filled with vital energy. And I love you guys.